everyone, welcome to the Mayor's Youth Council talk show. My name is Yashu. I am a member of Mayor's Youth Council, and today I am with special guests Roshita and Spurti. And they're here representing HOSA today. So I'll start off by asking you, what does HOSA stand for?
HOSA stands for Health Occupation Students of America.
Okay, and what is the aim of HOSA?
The aim of HOSA is to expose students to the medical field and give them more experience so they can get more ready for their future careers.
Okay, and what school are you representing today?
We're representing Farmington High School.
So is HOSA restricted to just Farmington Hills?
No, it's throughout the state and throughout the country as well.
Okay, and what is your event within HOSA?
Our event is called Community Awareness, and our purpose is to select a health issue and raise as much awareness we can on that topic.
Okay, and why is HOSA important to you?
Helps you become familiar with the health industry, how it works, and it gives you an insight of exactly of what you could expect from in the medical field, and it gives you more information that you don't get from school.
Okay, and how did you find out about HOSA?
Well, we took classes like medical skills, and our teacher introduced it to us, and we thought it was a great opportunity to learn more about a career we might consider in the future.
So are you required to take a medical skills class to get involved in HOSA?
You need no previous experience, and it's grades from 9 to 12.
What happens at these competitions?
So students from all over America come together and they compete in events, and then based on their placing, they keep continuing to higher levels, and yeah.
Okay, and I understand that your event is community awareness. So what other events are offered to students?
One, you can do knowledge tests, which are you go in and take a test based on the topic, you have nutrition or transcultural health. And another one could be medical photography. If you like photography and medical field, you can take pictures that's of the medical field.
Okay, and what are your future plans regarding the medical field or something else?
I hope to become a doctor in the future.
Okay.
And then what I've learned from HOSA is I learned a lot about nutrition, and I feel I'm going to apply that in the future to where what I'm learning.
How do the events within HOSA work?
So for example, we're doing community awareness. So, and what happens is first you compete at regionals, and then you go to states, top 10 go to states, and then from states, top 3 go to nationals.
Okay.
So a number of teams can perform, but only top 10 will go to states.
And what is your event?
Our event is community awareness.
Okay. So again, I'm Yashu, and we're going to take a quick break. Thank you for joining us.
Bullying is aggressive behavior that is deliberate, and usually it is repeated over time. Bullying involves actions such as hitting, teasing, or name-calling, but it doesn't end there. Cyberbullying uses electronic means of contact. Emails, instant messaging, social networking sites, texting, and blogs. Bullying is a learned behavior, not a trait. Bullies are often victims of bullying. Students who are bullied may find their schoolwork and health suffering. They are at risk of low self-esteem, stress, depression, anxiety. They may turn to suicide. Don't bully, and if you are bullied, talk to someone.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Mayor's Youth Council talk show. I'm Yashu, and we are back with Ushna and Aditi. So we can start off, and I'll start off with Aditi. What is healthy eating, and why is it important to have a balanced diet?
Healthy eating is making sure you get the proper nutrients and getting the right amounts of food. For example, you want protein, the right amount of calcium, you want the right vitamins, you want the proper amount of carbs in your food that you eat every day. So it's important because that's what gives you energy, and that's what helps you become healthy.
How does one start to adopt a healthier diet?
Well, you're going to start off small, first of all. So you're going to take just everyday things that you're eating and slowly switch them out for healthier options. Like for breakfast, instead of eating a bowl of Frosted Flakes, you could eat a parfait or something, more fruit and more vegetables, and slowly incorporate that into your diet.
Okay. And now regarding HOSA, how has your team made efforts to spread awareness?
So we've been contacting local elementary schools to reach out to younger children. We've also been going to middle schools to reach out to like tweens and teens. And we've also spoken at our high school to like our medical skills class about healthy eating and eating disorders. And also we made pamphlets. We handed those out to like the library and to local businesses just so that we could reach out to all different age groups.
And on the topic of diseases, what are the consequences of not eating a balanced diet?
Not eating a balanced diet can lead to like unhealthy weight gain as well as unhealthy weight loss, which can both lead to eating disorders, which are mental disorders that result in unhealthy like eating habits that can have a physical and mental like effect on your body. And so some of these consequences can be like malnutrition, dehydration, like dizziness, like fatigue, heart attack, stroke.
Okay. And what else do you think leads to eating disorders, and how can someone make positive changes in response to these eating disorders?
Another thing besides just eating right and everything, another thing that adds on to eating disorders is media. So media portrays people by a specific standard of beauty, and when other people look at that, they feel like they have to fit those specific standards, but that's not the case. So media is one thing that's mainly causes that. So what you can do in response to that is, instead of like looking at those people as role models, you should look at them as like, you shouldn't look at them as somebody who you should try to be, but you should try to just eat healthy and everything else will follow after that.
Okay, and last question, where can someone get more information about healthy eating?
There's a lot of different websites you can go to. You can go to like myplate.gov. You can go to like the National Eating Disorder Association's website, as well as you can just talk to like your doctor or your nutritionist.
Okay. So what eating disorders are you focusing on specifically?
So the main eating disorders that we're targeting are anorexia, bulimia, and binge eating disorder. So anorexia and bulimia are directly related to media and the portrayal of a specific body type. So anorexia is when you don't really eat anything so that you can maintain a thin body. And then bulimia is when you eat, but then you throw it up so that you don't gain any weight, but you still get to eat. And then binge eating disorder is when you eat a lot because it provides comfort to you. So that's not necessarily related to the media portion. That's basically just like, that's where the healthy eating comes in, where you don't have the specific, you don't know how to eat healthy and you eat only because it provides you comfort. So those are the 3 eating disorders that affect your body type and your health, and those are the 3 that we're targeting.
How are you preparing for the state competition?
Well, we're basically going to do the same thing, just on like a much larger scale. We're going to try to go to more elementary schools and middle schools and try to visit the ones that we've already been to kind of reinforce what we've taught them and to make sure they're kind of keeping up with what we've been telling them, as well as visiting more like local businesses and doing more activities and et cetera.
Okay. So thank you guys, and that concludes the Mayor's Youth Council talk show. I'm Yashu, your host, and I will see you next time. Thank you.